T S Tulsi. T S Tulsi. Ji.
Thank you, sir. I invariably have the distinction of being almost the last speaker in these debates.
No, there are many more.
Very well.
Some 10 to 12 more.
Then I'm fortunate. But I want to say that in this supersonic age, where India is hoping to reach the Mars, the judiciary is moving at a bullock cart speed. And there is no hope for this bullock cart to speed up at all. If you take into account that the infrastructure, the funds for infrastructure of the judiciary, law and justice, have been reduced from 936 crore in 14-15 to 563 crore in 2015, a reduction of 39%. It only indicates the priority given to the justice system. And if justice system enjoys such low priority with regard to the allocation of funds, there is nothing which the Honorable Law Minister will be able to achieve, and I fully sympathize with him. If we take the total plan and non-plan budget of law and justice, it is now pegged at 977.83 crore, which is the total union budget is of 17,77,477 crore, and the share of law and justice comes to 0.054%. If that's the importance the nation gives to law and justice, obviously it will get only bullock cart speed. I can very confidently say that there is no hope of revival or speeding up justice or improving the quality of justice. The anatomy of delay is that the judiciary is perhaps running at, if not a flat tire, one of the tires is flat and it won't have the money to replace that tire. It will have to make do with that. It is, therefore, the crime is increasing, the conviction rate is declining, and there is nothing that we can expect. Prisons are packed with under trials. The conviction rate is falling as a result of the long delay. If you take into account that even the attack on the former Chief Justice of India, at that time he was sitting Chief Justice when he was attacked, there was a murderous attack made on him in the year 1975, in 1977. It's only after 40 years that the High Court managed to decide that case. In Lalit Narayan Misra's murder took place in 1975. The judgment came on 10th November 1914, after full 40 years. So therefore, if that's the speed with which the nation seems to be reconciled with, that's what we will get. Everybody knows, I don't want to repeat the points which have already been made, but I want to say that the rough and ready solution that is offered is to increase the number of judges. That's hardly a solution, because there is Parkinson's law. The Indian judge, on the average, concludes 525 matters in a year, whereas an American judge is able to dispose of 1,335 cases per year. The reason is not that our judges are any inferior. The reason is that we give no facilities to the courts with which the modern technology can be made use of. There can be simultaneous transcription. They should be able to have the video recording of the depositions of the witnesses. I don't know why we want our courts to function in a manner in which there will be maximum delay. There is no hope for modernization of the police stations by which scientific evidence could be brought before the courts and conviction rate jacked up. We need mobile forensic vans. Where are they going to come from? There are no resources which have been allocated in the budget even for the purpose of fast-track courts. Fast-track courts were the pet project of the finance minister, but it seems to have been abandoned. For modernization of courts, what was required was, according to the Law Commission, 2,765 crore, and what has been allocated is 227 crore. So hardly 10%. How is the modernization, when the money value is going down, going to be achieved? So I have absolutely no hope that there is going to be any improvement. There is at least those improvements which do not require monetary inputs are with regard to the extension of court time. We can have evening courts where the lawyers can be, so that we can get rid of cases which are 20-year-old, 30-year-old, 40-year-old. There should be annual assessment report for judges, which should be put up on the website. Yeah, everyone should know who is performing well. There should be compulsory service for lawyers to be able to help the poor. There should be abatement of cases which are more than 10 years old. Otherwise, we are only cluttering our courts with cases which are not going to succeed in awarding sentence to anybody, because half of them, the parties are dead or the witnesses are dead, and nothing is going to come out of these cases. We are putting our good money to bad use. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Tulsi ji.